Today we're going to talk about the Giants versus Cyclops card deck. This card deck goes over the concepts of hard and soft, C and G. It's a more complex concept than we've been going over to date with all the consonants and vowels. So it's kind of been made for a little bit of an older group. A lot of hard and soft C and G's, the hard sound, where you hear the k and the g, are in lots of lower level words, but the soft sound, like C as an S or G as a J, are in a lot of Greek and Latin words as well. So they tend to be multisyllabic, longer words that contain morphemes in them. So this is typically for a little bit older crowd. So I'm going to show you two of the advanced games. In this deck of cards, you have at least 6 games that you can play, and several of them are pretty easy. But the two I'm going to show you today are a little bit more advanced for your older kids, and they tend to really, really enjoy them. So the first game I'm going to show you is Rummy. So if you've ever played Rummy with cards, the way that you play Rummy is you need to get 4 of a kind or 3 of a kind of whatever numbers you're looking for. So it's going to work the same way here. This deck is full of real words with hard and soft C and G and nonsense words with hard and soft C and G. So when you have your deck of cards, you're going to look for similarities and kind of sort them and realize what you're going to be looking for as you play the game. So I've got scent, which is a soft C and a real word, and sendus, which is a nonsense word with a soft C, and Jeff, Goud, Cout, Digit, Goit, which is hard and nonsense, and Trace, which is soft C. So since I have 3 soft C, I have 2 soft G's, 2 hard G's, and 1 hard C. So when I flip this over, I would flip it over, and the card that I have here is Gurgle. So Gurgle goes down, and I have the choice of either picking up Gurgle or picking from the deck. So if I look, I've got 2 hard G's. I might take this and put it in my hand, so now that I have 3, and I'll throw this one out. Then it would be my opponent's turn. My opponent is going to look at Cout and say, do I need a hard C, or do I want to pick from the deck? Okay, so let's say they just pick from the deck and discard. Okay, so now I have gender, which is a real word. So I'm going to pick that up because I have some soft G's, and now I have to decide what I'm going to throw out, and I think I'm going to throw out my soft C's because I have 3 of each, and I'm going to put down sendus. So the way that this goes is that you keep taking turns, pulling from the deck and then discarding 1, so you always keep 7 cards in your hand. And then the first person who gets 4 of a kind, either 4 hard C's, 4 soft C's, however, whatever patterns they're going for, then they would be able to go out and win. So now I have gibberish, which is great because I have 4 hard and 3 soft, so I would actually win. So it's a really fun game. It's great for older kids, and they can keep playing it based on hard, soft, real, nonsense, however they want to set the game up. It's a lot of fun. Okay, are you ready for the next game? Okay, the next game, we call it Crazy Sounds, and it's pretty much like Crazy Eights. So you play it similar to the game Uno, if you've ever played the game Uno. So you hand out 7 cards, okay, so I have 7 each. Then you flip over the top card, and now the symbols in the corners are going to come into play. Because on the corner of every card, there's either a heart, it looks like a stone, or a square, that club, and we can change the card either by it being a soft G, because that says Gym, or by a square. So if I look through here and see if I have a soft G, I do. I have a soft G, that's gender. I would put that down. Now my opponent could put down a soft G or a club. So if I look at their cards, which I normally wouldn't get to do, but since I'm playing with my imaginary friend, they don't have a club, so I would look and they have Jeff, which is a soft G, so they could put that down. Now I have to put a soft G or a square, and since I don't have another soft G, I'm going to put down another square. So now I've changed it to hard G, or they can do a square, but they have goit, and they can put that down, and now it goes back to me. So if I didn't have anything to put down, I would have to draw from the pile. So if I didn't have a square or a hard G, then I have to draw from here, and then it's the next person's turn. Once all my cards are gone and I'm able to discard, then I win. So I hope you get an opportunity to play these games. It's really, really fun. And knowing your hard and soft G sounds can raise your scores on tests like 2 or 3 grade levels, because these are really advanced words they're going to be able to decode. And because there's nonsense words in here in with the real words, they actually have to apply it. They're not going to memorize it, so that when they come across new words that may be more difficult for them, like biology, they'll be able to recognize that there is a hard or soft G in that word. The card deck comes with all the instructions to play all the games. You can also go online to our website at KendoreLearning.com to download them if the font size is a little too small for you. But on here, on the cards, it also tells you when and where you use a hard and soft C and G. So if your kids aren't really familiar with the rule, they can use this kind of as their self-checking while they're playing until they've internalized the rule so that it becomes more automatic. So if you're not sure exactly when it is hard and soft C or hard and soft G, that's okay. We've got you covered.